You guys were so great last time helping me decide what to do with my hallway, and you come up with so many good ideas that I actually made a list of all the ideas that I like that you gave me. So when I've got a bit more money in the budget, because son's birthday, life happens and all that stuff, I'm going to start looking at what I actually want to do. So I thought that, do you know what I'm going to do? Every week for the next few weeks, I'm going to go through one bedroom at a time, show you what I've done so far, and ask your advice and your tips of what you think I should do next. Now, I want to do it very basic and on a budget. I'm more thinking now of accessorizing than painting everything, unless of course it really does need painting. So I'm going to show you my bedroom, and then I'm going to show you the transformation that I've made in my son's room, because I've already decorated his room before I moved in. So I want to show you the transformation of that. But just a little update on the roof and the leaks and the mould and everything else. The roof is actually being done this weekend, which is such great news, which hopefully means all the leaks are going to stop, which means it will hopefully stop the mould as well. And that's also going to be rendered on the outside to help with the situation as well, which is fantastic. And it's all being done this weekend. I've got a couple of friends that have got spare dehumidifiers. So they're going to lend them to me so that I can dry out all the walls, because I think that my room, where the mould has been on one wall, needs repainting, but I don't want to repaint it again until the walls are completely dried out, and I think a dehumidifier will really help that situation. So I'm going to get the dehumidifiers once the walls are done at the weekend, make sure the walls are nice and dry out, and then I'm going to repaint it the same colour that I've already got it, just give it another coat. But rather than me keep rambling, let me show you my bedroom. But before I do that, if you don't know me and you're new to the channel, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one, and on this channel I talk everything frugal living, budgeting, cleaning, life hacks. And right now I've moved into a house that I'm trying to turn into a home, and I'm taking you along with the journey, as well as ask your opinions on things. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. But let me show you the bedroom. So this is my bedroom. It's very plain and very boring. I haven't really done any decorating because this is the room that had the mould. Now, like I said, the leak in the roof is being fixed this weekend, which is fantastic. Sorry, it keeps going blurry and I don't know why, which is brilliant, which hopefully will stop the leaks, which hopefully stop the mould. But I did get some mould spray and clear it right up, which has worked. However, along the back wall is where the mould was the worst. And where I continued to clean it, I took the paint away in the corner. So once I've got a dehumidifier in here and I really clean it and really let the walls dry out, I'm going to give that back wall another coat of paint, and then I'm going to put some nice artwork on there. I'm not going to put pictures of my son or I there because it just feels weird. Let me know if you feel the same, but I'm just going to put some nice artwork just above my bed. I need a new lampshade. The bed covers are pink and I hate it. I absolutely hate pink bed covers, so I need to pick another colour, but I can't decide. So what colour bed covers would you say to have with like a Cancun beigey coloured walls? Now please don't say green, because I don't like green. So what other colours would you suggest? Now these little bedside tables I actually got for free from a school mum, so which was fantastic, and I've got two of them. I've got one over there, but they do need a paint. Now I really love the colour of this. I really like the creamy colour, but it does need another coat of paint. Can someone tell me what paint I need? Can I just use basic wall paint? Is it certain wood paint that I need? Let me know what I actually need. I've obviously got my built-in wardrobes. Unfortunately, they don't line up at the top, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. Let me know what you think about changing the handles, because they're like a crystal glassy handle type thing, and I'm not sure if I like them. Do you think I should keep them, or do you think I should change them? I'm not going to show you inside the wardrobe because my personal belongings are in there and I want to keep that private. But let me know what you think about the handles there. Moving over to this wall. Now, I'm actually not going to put anything on this wall because even though I've not got a TV in here, I've got a projector that I can put behind my bed, which will shine on there, and I can easily put the projector away so it just looks nice and tidy. Maybe, it's gone blurry again, I'm sorry. Maybe put some artwork there that I can easily take down when I want to use the projector. Now, as you can see, I've also got a built-in wardrobe, which at the moment has got things that I need to sort. You know, you have that thing where it's like, I need to sort all that stuff. So this was like some Christmas presents I got that I need to sort out. I don't want to put a door on it because one, it's a little bit more expensive and I've got to get someone in to come and do it, and I just really can't be bothered to be honest. But I was thinking of getting a curtain to put across there. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about putting a curtain on there. And what colour should I get the curtain to be? Should I get like a dark grey? Should I get a beige colour? If I get a beige colour, would it be too much, you know, with the walls being like a beige colour, would it be too much? So do you think a dark grey? I'm not sure what to do, so I'd love your thoughts on more the colours than anything else. I haven't got a blind in my window right now, but that is coming. I've ordered one and one is on its way. It's going to be fitted hopefully next week. And then I've got these curtains here, and these curtains, they only go like halfway down the wall. Now, I can't decide whether I want to keep the curtains where they go that far down, or should I do it where they go all the way down to the bottom, like a full length curtain? I'd love to know what you think about that. I mean, the colour's okay, but again, if I decide to change these curtains, these are going in my office, so it's not too big a deal really, but I don't know whether to put them all the way down to the floor. And that's pretty much my bedroom. So let me flip the camera back round to me. So that's pretty much my bedroom. I do have to put in the window just some like ornaments and a few things that like my son's got me that I like to have out, but obviously because there were a little bit of issue with mold and leaks and everything else in here, I didn't want to put too much of my stuff in until it was resolved, which it now is going to be, and then I don't have to like wreck any of my stuff. So once the dehumidifier is in and the walls are all dried out and I give it another coat of paint, I can start making it feel like a little bit more of a home. But at the moment it just feels like a basic room in a house share. Do you know what I mean? But that's just because I haven't made it my own yet. But it's more about the colours of the curtains and artwork and the bed covers of what I should do. But my bed is actually dark grey. So that's why I was thinking, do I get a dark grey curtain to go where my wardrobe is? And then do I keep the curtains for the actual main window? Do I keep them beige? Or do I change them to dark grey? I'm not very good at all this stuff, people, so that's why I've come and asked you. I do need to do a lot of sorting. It's not so much that I need to do anything major with it, it's just more like all my stuff's in and I haven't had a chance to sort and organise. But I am going to do like a decluttering video at some point in the near future. But that's my room, so we're making progress. And if you've watched my video where I first showed you around, my room did not look like this. So there's massive progress been made, but I really want to show you my son's room now. So, because that is the biggest transformation and I'm actually secretly proud of it. So let me quickly go and show you that now. So this is my son's room. Now, when I moved in, 2 and a bit of the walls were a luminous yellow. I mean, it was brighter than the sun. It was so bright. And the people that owned it beforehand, obviously their little boy loved Avengers. So the other 2 walls had Avengers wallpaper on. Now, my son used to love Avengers, but he no longer does. It's not really his thing. He's a football fan. And if you watch my channel, you know he is a big Arsenal football fan. So there are some Arsenal things in here. Before I moved in, I was able to decorate and get a new carpet in for him. So I really want to show you now what we've done. He is extremely happy. I'm happy. We've still got a few things to put on the wall, a clock, some pictures and everything. But we're going to do that at the weekend when he's with me so he can tell me where it goes. But let me quickly show you what I've done to my son's bedroom. So this is now my son's room. The luminous yellow walls have now gone to a grey colour. He's got his Arsenal bed and bedding there. He hasn't got a blind. That blind there has got paint all over it. So we actually have new blinds coming in very soon. Dark grey curtains. I had to get a new wardrobe because it got damaged while we were moving it. So I've got a new wardrobe and a new bedside table. He's got his beanbag just here and he's got his little little gaming setup just there. The desk I did buy, the TV is my old TV, and the gaming chair was actually given to us for free. So again, some pictures need to go up on the wall. He wants a clock above the door as well, but he is really happy with it. I've also put lights behind the TV, so when he turns that on, it flashes all different colours, which he absolutely loves. And that is my son's bedroom. I'm really happy with it. Such a great transformation, and my son is happy with it too. So that's it for this week on the house front. So again, the roof is being fixed this weekend, which is fantastic. It's also being rendered this weekend, which is brilliant. And then I can get the dehumidifiers in and dry out all the walls, and then just go and give another coat of paint in my room, and I can start making it a bit more homely. So I'm happy with what I've done so far. I think more now it needs accessorising. So I'd really love your opinions on colours. So, because I'm really struggling with colours. Now, one colour I hate is green. I don't know why, I just don't like the colour green. But if anybody could give me some other tips or advice, because I don't want it to look too beigey or too plain, too boring. I need to put a bit of colour in, but I don't like loud, colourful walls. Maybe it's my autism, maybe it's my ADHD, but I like a place of calm. I really want my bedroom to be somewhere where I can go and I can be peaceful, and it can be calming for me, and I can just rest after a day of being mum and working and everything else I have to do. So any ideas on colours and themes would be really, really good. I don't know what room to do next. I might do my office next week, or I might do the front room next week. I'm not sure, but I'm loving the fact that you lot tell me, or give me, sorry, advice, and you give me your opinions on decorating, because I'm very new to all of this. I don't really know what to do, and I cannot make decisions to save my life. So you guys are really helping me out, giving me lots of options. So if you like today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, if you think someone else will do this, they're on a similar journey to me, don't forget to share it with a friend as well. And as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, good evening. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.